The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, September 2nd, tease a dramatic and tension-filled episode where Kyle Abbott's romantic plans completely fall apart. Victor Newman continues to pull Kane Ashby's strings, and Amanda Sinclair makes a gutsy move that could alter the balance of trust in Genoa City. At the Abbott mansion, Kyle Abbott has his heart on the line as he anxiously awaits Claire Newman's answer to his marriage proposal. In Kyle's mind, this moment is supposed to be the start of something beautiful, a step towards securing the future he's been dreaming about with Claire. He envisions her saying yes, sliding the ring onto her finger, and beginning their journey toward a wedding. Unfortunately for Kyle, reality doesn't match the fantasy he's built in his head. Claire's response is anything but what he expects, and it completely throws him for a loop. Spoilers indicate that Claire rejects Kyle's proposal outright, leaving him stunned and devastated. From Claire's perspective, her reaction makes sense. Not long ago, she told Kyle she wanted to take things slowly. She was clear about moving step by step, building their relationship on trust, and pacing herself through the process. Instead of respecting those boundaries, Kyle leaps to a marriage proposal, forcing a decision she's not ready to make. Claire's rejection doesn't just bruise Kyle's ego, it may fuel a furious reaction of her own. By pushing too hard, too fast, Kyle risks destroying what they've been working toward. His crash-and-burn attempt at proposing shows how deeply he wants stability, but it also exposes his tendency to move impulsively when it comes to matters of the heart. Tuesday's episode will highlight that disconnect, leaving Kyle to pick up the pieces of his bold but premature declaration. Elsewhere in Genoa City, Victor Newman continues to flex his power and remind Kane Ashby exactly who's in charge. Victor holds leverage over Kane and isn't shy about using it to back him into yet another corner. As the two men strategize and plot their next moves, the target becomes clear: Jabot. Victor's desire to take down Jabot fuels his manipulations, and Kane is caught in the web whether he likes it or not. Although Kane admitted previously that he didn't have much of a choice in teaming up with Victor, Tuesday's show will bring their partnership into sharper focus. Spoilers suggest Kane will strike a more official deal, agreeing to play Victor's game for now. On the surface, it looks like Kane is simply falling in line, bowing to Victor's dominance. But appearances can be deceiving. What Victor doesn't realize is that Kane is also running his own game behind the scenes. Kane still has his eyes set on Genoa City domination, quietly crafting bold moves that even Victor won't see coming. For now, he allows Victor to believe he's holding the strings, but Kane is building a parallel plan that could blow up in everyone's faces later. This storyline highlights Kane's cunning nature. He's not content to be someone else's pawn. While he may smile and nod in Victor's presence, the truth is Kane is positioning himself for a much larger power grab. How long he can keep this secret under wraps before Victor discovers it remains to be seen, but the fallout when that happens could be explosive. Meanwhile, Amanda Sinclair steps into the spotlight as she makes a gutsy move on behalf of Phyllis Summers. Fans know that Amanda and Phyllis have had their ups and downs. Their time in Nice created some tension, and Phyllis often has a way of pushing Amanda's buttons. Still, there's a bond between them that can't be ignored. Despite the friction, Amanda considers Phyllis a friend, and on Tuesday, she proves it by going out on a limb for her. Phyllis has been on edge lately, particularly where Kane is concerned. She's been obsessing over his supposed decision to abandon his takeover plans, and it's driving her crazy that he won't commit to her pitches. What Phyllis doesn't realize is that Kane's refusal to engage isn't the whole story. He's deliberately misleading her and everyone else, so he can scheme in private. Amanda, however, knows more than Phyllis does. She's aware of Kane's true agenda, and on Tuesday, she may decide to spill the secret. Spoilers hint that Amanda could come clean to Phyllis about what Kane is really up to, reassuring her that the plan hasn't been scrapped after all. Instead, Kane has simply shifted gears, letting Phyllis and Billy Abbott spread the false narrative that he's out of the game. For Phyllis, this revelation could be a game changer. She's been working herself into a tizzy, feeling excluded and frustrated, but Amanda's honesty may help her channel her energy more productively. Knowing that Kane is still in the mix allows her to position herself strategically, whether that means helping him for her own benefit or plotting against him with Billy. This move also says something significant about Amanda's character. By going out on a limb for Phyllis, she shows loyalty even when it isn't easy. Phyllis may test her patience and push her boundaries, but Amanda is willing to support her anyway. In the complicated world of Genoa City alliances, that kind of loyalty can be rare, and it could prove valuable in the battles ahead. As Tuesday's episode unfolds, three key storylines dominate the canvas. Kyle faces heartbreak and embarrassment as his rushed proposal to Claire backfires spectacularly. Victor continues to manipulate Kane, unaware that Kane is quietly orchestrating his own agenda behind the curtain. And Amanda steps up for Phyllis, potentially exposing Kane's real intentions and giving her friend the clarity she desperately needs. Each of these arcs sets the stage for ripple effects that will carry forward. Kyle will need to figure out if he can salvage his relationship with Claire after pushing her too far, too fast. Kane will walk a dangerous tightrope, pretending to be Victor's ally while secretly plotting a power play of his own. And Amanda's loyalty to Phyllis could reshape alliances, opening new doors, or igniting fresh conflicts. The Young and the Restless is clearly building momentum, and Tuesday's episode is another step toward major confrontations and emotional fallout. Viewers can expect heartbreak, manipulation, and truth-telling all wrapped into one dramatic installment.